cover all that lake time. You know, we'll be hit and miss throughout the weekend depending on where you are.
Yeah, I think it's important to stay weather aware. A lot of us are going to be out at area lakes. Tomorrow, I think it's mostly going to be a late show. So the daytime hours tomorrow, you're going to be fine. There'll probably be some chop on that water with a gusty south to southeast breeze tomorrow. But I don't think we'll have to worry about any storms, at least in our area, during the daytime hours. And the storms that we've had out there this evening, they are moving on out. We did have a tornado warning earlier for Sequoia County and a handful of other severe thunderstorm warnings. But overall, most of us fared pretty well here in eastern Oklahoma with the storms that we've seen tonight. So that is certainly some good news. And we still got a little bit of rain barely holding on here to the north and to the east of Tahlequah. That's about ready to cross over here into Adair County. It had one little downpour track here near Westville. That's now crossing over into northwestern portions of Arkansas. And the trend will be for a lot of that to just continue to wind down through the remainder of the evening. Now, as we head outside here, looking from downtown on the Wade's RV Weather Camera Network, beautiful view here looking back to the south. You can see the Cityplex towers are off into the distance. 72 right now, the temperature in Tulsa. 87 was the high today. We've right now got a north to northwest wind at 8 miles per hour. We had a cold front sweep through. That's what's helped spark those showers, the storms we saw out there this evening. That front, though, is going to stall out to the south and east this evening and overnight tonight and lift back north as a warm front tomorrow. So the mugginess will be coming back as we head into your Saturday. And with it, again, a gusty south to southeast wind. But we make it through the daytime hours all quiet. You got lake plans tomorrow. Again, a little bit of chop on that water, but you'll be good as we go into tomorrow evening. I think at 6 o'clock, we're still quiet here, eastern Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, but we'll be watching what's happening out to the west of I-35. That's where severe weather will likely be ongoing, and that's what's going to track in our area as we head into tomorrow night during the late night and overnight hours. Highs tomorrow will be well up into the 80s, mid to upper 80s, might even make a run to 90 farther to the west. But let's talk about the severe weather potential as we head into tomorrow. Again, for us here in eastern parts of the state, southeastern Kansas, this is probably going to be after sunset, maybe even into late tonight. Storms are going to develop out here to the west, likely go severe pretty quick, and then they're going to track their way eastward. Potential for high-end severe weather, very large hail, damaging wind gusts, and the potential for not just tornadoes, but higher-end, strong, long-track type tornadoes. So we've really got to watch this tomorrow. I do think the risk will be higher initially out west, and we'll just have to watch and see how it evolves as it moves in our direction tomorrow night. I don't think the coverage is going to be very widespread, so there will be some of us that may get through tomorrow night without any storms. But where we have those storms, potential is they could be quite severe. And again, coverage might not be very much. I'm going to go isolated south, more scattered as you get a little farther to the north. So we'll watch that tomorrow night. Now the front is going to continue to push its way eastward, and I think Sunday could very well be similar to what we've had this afternoon and this evening, where we've got a front just kind of hanging out here across south and eastern portions of the region. Highway 69 and east, maybe a better opportunity. We get a few storms that could be strong to severe. So if you've got lake plans, 10 Killer, Kerr, as you head back over here to around Eufaula, even Fort Gibson, Grand Lake, just keep that in mind Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening. May have a few storms that pop up as you're out on the lake, so just be weather aware. Some severe weather potential with that as well, with primarily a wind and hail threat. But again, that tornado threat, like this evening, not necessarily going to be zero on Sunday. We get a nice break there on Memorial Day. Things are looking good, mid-80s for highs. Notice we've got more storm chances into next week. I don't think the severe threat will be extremely high with those, but it still looks like an active weather pattern to give us a chance of storms and more rainfall with what has already been a very wet month.
Busy weather weekend and busy baseball, softball weekend.
Yeah, huge weekend, obviously.